Right, but the Christians and Jews aren't talking about Sodom and Gomorrah when they talk about Tel Aviv. We moved on, I guess, right? Why is it not in the scripture still? Are we editing the scripture? What seems to be the problem? Because they're saying something.
The thing that's crazy is that you just let them get away with the idea of they think, okay, so if a father decides it's okay for his daughter to marry or whatever, that's kind of a big. I don't agree with the age and the practice of it necessarily, but it's that's sort of to fall into. But you guys have such ridiculous sort of. You can't criticize the prophets, so you can't even address it. But it's okay, well, who then? Who then? If a father thinks it's okay, I mean, the dude's either a piece of shit or a father, or it's not a bad principle, but maybe it's being practiced in the wrong way. Especially in the event where we're some kids.
Wait, is this Augustus? Tell me your voice.
Hello,
everybody. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Lou. I just wanted to make sure it was a good.
Is this American Augustus or European Augustus?
No, this is Augustus, Black Augustus.
Oh my God! All the women are going to start pouring in.
Yeah, British Augustus.
I don't think the women are going to get so horny. I mean, Isa, how are you feeling? I mean, hello?
Well, let her send it my OnlyFans access code that I gave her. And then you can go.
And then you can switch on. Alright, cool, I'll sign you up. I'll do you a good little...
It was one time only
good to see you, honey.
I think I was going to say, if you sign up now, I'll give you 3 months off, so we're good. I'll say it.
You've been warm. I think it was the last time I talked to you. I think you were thinking about doing a documentary.
Is this Lou? Is in you called yourself Lucifer?
Yes. Yes, it's the same.
That's so crazy.
Been Lucifer, lunatic. Now he's logisticals.
That's hilarious.
He's also translucent.
Translucent.
He's also one of the white. He's also one of the white persons.
I got a lot of hate for being trans when I was translucent, but it's I'm not actually trans.
I mean, it could be. We just never know.
But when I say I identify as not trans, then you know. Tomorrow it might be different.
Actually, I think only you should know because she's the only one that has access to your OnlyFans.
Yeah, but that wasn't pre-op.
Only trans.
You don't have to answer that question.
No, it wasn't a question. It was a preference. I think.
So do we just have to kill all the Muslims, or what do we have to do?
No, I don't want to kill them. I just want them to stay in their own Sharia law countries.
Right, but they'll stay, but why do you guys keep visiting those countries and
that's fine, and when I visit those countries, I follow the rules.
With bombs.
When I visit those countries, I follow the rules of those countries, so I would like for the same to be done in my countries.
I don't know about that. I mean, you seem to be destabilizing a lot of those places. So
Me?
Well, I'm not killing anyone. I'm talking about, me neither, right? But I'm just saying in general, it seems.
No, dude. I mean, even last year or 2 years ago, whenever it was for the World Cup, it was in Qatar and they had their rules. Yes, they tried to break it, but no, it was the laws of the land and they had to respect it. No beers in the stadiums and a lot of other stuff, and people had to do it.
Right.
It is what
and
it
that's
is.
Why they want, and that's why they want to destabilize them.
No,
Because
they didn't.
They don't want to follow the rules.
And we shouldn't allow you guys to do that either in the West.
No, but it's the Western countries that seem to be, colonizing the Congo and, doing all of the killing, right? Hiroshima and Nagasaki, World War I and II, are we...
But in As long as the GDP goes up, it doesn't matter. That's fine.
But I think what he's saying is that Western, because I don't know you and I don't, but I think what you're saying, and I think he's just super smart, so maybe she might be just trolling you a little bit, but I think what he's essentially saying is that the Western nations are responsible for a large majority of the crime, the disorder, the destruction on the planet. So when people say we want to keep people in their box, it's like, yeah, but practice the same energy, because had you just stayed in your fucking box, none of this would have happened.
I grew up, Issa's very different. She went through a very weird, she's a very different person in certain views. If people find it funny.
But he hit the nail on the head. He hit the nail on the head. It's almost like the West suggests.
The United States government's the largest terrorist organization on the planet.
I think what the West suggests is that the rest of the world should be non-interventionist when they are the biggest interventionists in the world. So it's almost like
the West has the right to defend itself. That's right.
It's a bit disingenuous, you know.
Well, to be fair, the Empire of Japan started first.
Right, but it doesn't make them right, you know. It doesn't. You can just be the first guy to be wrong, right?
I think the dropping of the bomb in Nagasaki and Hiroshima was actually state authorized.
I don't think it was necessary, though. It wasn't necessary.
I think I'll use that argument for some of our friends.
It was necessary because that created a new balance of power. And because they were able to demonstrate what their bombs could do, is that they didn't mess up with them anymore.
I think Japan were on their knees at that point.
Everybody fell in place after that happened.
I think Japan were already on their knees at that point. If you sort of study it a little bit more,
but they wouldn't have been put in their lane. Everybody got in place after they saw what they were capable of doing.
Right, but you're opening a dangerous door.
You know,
yes, you might, but that is exactly what strength of power is.
Right, but you're opening the door to putting people in their place. You know?
Why not? You know, Aziz, you've got a nice enough disposition, but how do you think spiritually, you know, you can take your entire argument and just flush it down the top?
Okay, so we don't.
What I'm trying to say is, you're a polarized political person, and you're annoying. Try to depoliticize and change your personality, because I gotta say, you're in the right.
You know, I appreciate psychoanalysis. You know, I appreciate that.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You know, it's I mean, the problem I have.
Tell this young Muslim political radical what the Torah would teach us about depoliticization.
Why are you talking like that? Just sound retarded.
Well, what was
it? You or him?
I can talk any way I want. Don't speak to police me.
All right, I've come up with a strategy for the AI campaign. I'm going to create a ton of deep fakes, that way they can't really actually know half the crazy that you say it with certainty is actually you.
Everybody say hello to Issa.
No, my
Hello, Anne.
Did you find it so
Are Anne and Lou still beefing?
I'm not beefing with him. He's beefing with me.
I've never been beefing with you, so my kid.
Did you find a job in the big
No, I have not, and I'm freaking out.
Well, congratulations. I'm going to hire you in the campaign to elect John Kerry. Yeah, fun. Us to American.
You know that, sir.
Wait, what did you ask, Anne?
If I found a job, yeah.
You're looking for a job.
Beyond.
This job doesn't stay, so it's not like
beyond looking for a job. What? Is your name Anne?
He's excited because he got a job today.
Yes,
Really?
Lou is there, and he had promotion as well.
Wait, Lou has a job and I don't.
Yeah, he got promoted.
No, but this is a real one at the same time.
This is the fastest moving political campaign in Clown House.
Maybe actually Augustus can help you. He's good with videos. Would you like for Edmund to be elected, Augustus?
Well, as a political what? As a
He's running for the House. For
I think it would be the greatest troll in the history of trolls.
Do you know how many people are trolls that have been elected to office? I have a winning campaign strategy.
Actually, can you imagine him in the Congress? He would just slash everyone's arguments there.
100%. It would be. I think you should do it, mate. I honestly believe, and I don't mean troll. I don't mean to use troll as a pejorative. I think the same way that Trump is a troll to an extent. Do you know what I mean? That or anybody who's got any fucking wits about them. Oh yeah, I can swear on this platform on TikTok. You know, I got like a strike on TikTok for saying that British people have a different temperament to Americans as it pertains to comedy. And this is TikTok. No, sir, you're a racist. I'm like, nigga, I'm fucking black. What do you mean I can't be racist? Is that not how it goes? No, nobody, just me. Anyway, but no, I think you'll be able to do great damage. But it would be like a gift to America.
I think
sound retarded. Your political operatives are not operatives. You know what I'm saying? Go on,
I think black.
I don't know where she went.
No,
She'll probably come back. I didn't see her now.
It was a joke.
Sorry.
It was a joke.
Dude, the strategy.
Go for it. What were you gonna say, Luke?
No, he was talking to someone next to him.
Oh, okay. You know, black people can totally be racist. But the joke was that we can't.
Yeah, that's what black people say, right?
Well, I believe we could be racist. I could be racist. What we
Of
can't
course,
do is practice,
everyone can be racist. Everyone is a little bit racist.
what we can't do is practice that racism in a way that truly affects a group of people. That's what they mean. I've had this discussion with a lot of people. It's like, well, if I don't like white people, then that's like, you know, I am prejudiced against white people. Maybe I don't want to. But if me and a collection of my people say, fuck that, get the hell out of our country. In fact, on your knees and beg for forgive. In fact, give us 25% of your. You know what I'm saying? Now we're practicing. If we have some sort of hard power structure behind us, where we can enforce our will upon the people. Anyway, you know, you guys, I know you understand. So whatever.
Yes,
I don't really care about all of that though, because most people are my bitches anyway. So I'm a multi-coloured, equal opportunist.
But how do you
What's been happening, Lisa?
living in a crown gap?
This thing is doing an amazing website in just a second. I am really impressed. Lou,
I texted you. Can you text me back? If you called me, I'm pretty sure you called me.
I'm gonna send it to my friend Daniel. Yeah, so Edmund is running for Congress, Augustus, and he's working on his campaign.
Yeah,
He's gonna be he's gonna have the first fully AI run campaign.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that'd be cool.
And Clubhouse run a campaign.
Yeah, let me know if you need any videos. I mean, I'll do you a discount.
David is going to be his Elon Musk.
Who?
David.
Yeah, it's David. Oh, your friend up here. Okay.
Right, David? Did you finish your website?
Let me check. Let's see. Saving. You must log in. They would like to access your Hugging account. Log in and process. Create project. What the fuck? Deploy. Choose a title for your space. Congressman-elect.
You shouldn't be doing that. It should be a loose job.
Well, I agree. He's basically going to redo it all. The project is deployed. C project. Running. It's just like a blank screen. This is what Wix is like. You know, God, what was that website I was using? What was it called? You just put your prompt in, and yeah, creates that site very easily.
I gave it my current website, and I said, can you redo this website with the same content it has? And I just want you to do in these colors and using this and that and using the logo, and it created it from scratch.
What are you doing? What platform?
It's in the chat. It was put by Logisticals.
Oh, Deep Site. Okay, cool. I know this one.
Yeah, Deep Site. Have you tried it?
It's pretty old. There's some new. I tried it, but it's one of on the last time I checked, it was on like an older version of the Secret. I could be wrong. Yeah, usually what you're finding good use out of, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm just trying it right now.
New
But
version
it's
dropped. Cool.
yeah, it seems good.
Nice. I'll check it out. Thank you.
And I am redoing my website, and so I was looking for some help. I'm working with Claude AI, but doing page by page.
Mm.
Oh, I'm.
I didn't realize it was muted. Deep Sea is it uses a deep sea API, but they just made a new Deep Sea version too. I guess 5 days ago. I haven't tried it yet, but that's what they're using. So a Claude Code just had a pretty big update, it looks like, too. No, the Rock 4's benchmark. It's not really confirmed, but it seems like the leak is legit. They're not denying it. If those benchmarks are legit, it's it's insane. It's a bigger jump, arguably, from Grok 3 to what Grok 4 is. If it's legit, the benchmarks if they're legit, then like 3.5 turbo to like 0.1. I got something like I think 40% on Humanity Last Exam, which is by far the most difficult benchmark.
Okay, I just sent you 5 to-dos for the campaign by text message.
Oh, did I get demoted that quickly?
Wait, do you agree on a salary yet?
Well, what do you think is a fair salary?
I just want to have a legitimate say.
I mean,
to be somewhat serious. I don't care about the money because I want to be able to put it But if you're gonna like be sending me to dues, and this is just like a title that is meaningless,
Close
that's fine. I could still help.
David's paying the bills. Just say I want, $200 a day. David will pay.
I really don't care about the money aspects. I want to be able to put it. Like, I want to be able to
Let's
put
just
it.
budget then at $200.
Bro, I make more than that in my regular job. Why would I want to put up with your craziness
Flex.
for money? Not a flex.
I'm simply trying to do a pass-through here from David to you. If you want to resist it, I could give two shits.
Well, I thought we had this setup where you get commission off any campaigns raised, and I already declared that David is the person. I'm owed the commission to any sort of campaign where we were just donates. I get credit for it. Why you're sending me things that like don't involve AI at all? They're not bad ideas.
That's the different campaign. I'm just trying to create, to-dos. I mean, it's all part of a campaign strategy. I mean, I know it has nothing to do with AI, but I'm literally just getting my thoughts out of my head.
That's fine. I hope someone didn't steal my phone. Hopefully it died. I don't know where it is. And I can't hear any human. Wow.
And so then we keep the Keegans of the world hear the way we use it, and they don't understand that for us, the word has different meaning depending on how it's being used. It carries different weight, like I stated earlier, than when the Keegans of the world use it. See, they only understand